الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الكريم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Sister Catherine with the Islamic Outreach Center of Colorado. It has been a while since I did a video. A lot has been going on. We've been very busy getting things organized around the center, at the masjid. We're doing some renovations. We're trying to get back in the kind of the groove of Jum'ah. We're still holding 3 services, so there's a lot of additional, basic upkeep, cleaning. We got a fogger, and we're using, a kind of a natural citrus-based disinfectant several times a day to try and be sure that the carpet is sanitized or disinfected. The carpet is disinfected. All the surfaces are disinfected. The air is disinfected. So it's just been a lot, keeping us very busy, but alhamdulillah, people have been coming. We've been able to slowly start getting back into services. So if you are in need of something, if you're looking for Jumu'ah service to attend, if you're in need of assistance with food, clothing, that sort of thing, please get in touch with us. Our food and clothing pantry is coming together finally, alhamdulillah. I wanted to do kind of just a brief update. I haven't forgotten about the series that I wanted to do. I've been trying to decide where to start. Soon we're going to be getting into another Quran reflection series, inshallah, discussing Surah Al-Ikhlas. I've had a lot of requests from other reverts and from sisters in general to do something regarding Salah. Just general around Salah. So I think I may do something similar to what we've been doing with the surahs, where we go through motion by motion and line by line and look at the prayer from the beginning. Because if you're like me, even though I have some experience with Arabic, I'm in the process of learning, inshallah. I've done a lot of study of the Quran. I still don't comprehend the language. I don't comprehend Arabic. So to avoid rote memorization and meaningless motions in Salah, I encourage people to memorize the Arabic, because the prayer is in Arabic. The Quran is in Arabic. That is what you should be learning. Don't add extra steps for yourself by learning it in English and then learning it in Arabic. But you want to still try and gain comprehension. And everybody has a different learning style, but for me, I can understand the meaning of what I'm saying without necessarily understanding the direct word-for-word translation. So inshallah, I want to try and go through that with everyone. So Surah Al-Ikhlas, something on Salah. And I also am going to do a talk probably tomorrow, inshallah, for Jum'ah, because I have so many of my wonderful sisters, revert sisters, specifically revert sisters coming from an atheist or agnostic background, that are kind of, so many of them are going through sort of a crisis of faith right now. And I want to do a talk on something I find again and again in reverts, particularly in reverts coming from a non-religious background, that's so much like what's known as imposter syndrome. Sisters get a little ways in, they hit this low point in Iman, and they start questioning everything. So inshallah, tomorrow we'll be doing a talk about that. I also wanted to discuss this. You may have noticed, if you ever followed my previous video channels I had years ago, when I first became a revert, alhamdulillah, I started doing some short instructional videos on hijab tutorials, things like that. And at that time, I made the choice to wear niqab in my videos because I felt like, even though I didn't wear niqab day to day, I don't necessarily wear it all the time now, I felt like I wanted to have that measure of control. I don't post pictures of myself on Facebook. I don't post pictures of myself on social media. So it seemed contradictory to me to put my face out on video, which is actually much more intimate. We're having a very direct conversation right now. And the sort of intimate conversation I would not choose to have with a non-mahram man in my day-to-day life. And I have no control over who watches my videos, how many times they watch them, the context in which they watch them. So I felt at that time that wearing niqab gave me an additional measure of control. I got married, alhamdulillah, to my wonderful husband, the imam, the executive director of our organization. We discussed it. When I decided to start doing videos again, he didn't feel it was necessary. He felt like having that sort of one-on-one conversation, particularly with non-Muslims in Dawah, was beneficial. But I've been questioning it more and more. Many things triggered this decision. One, several sort of social media famous sisters removing hijab, let alone niqab, just completely uncovering themselves for the public, made me sort of reflect on the dangers of social media and the dangers of getting into this world and how it can corrupt your intentions. Then there's issues around things like deep fakes, things like, identity protection. There's just so many levels of this. And I've been wearing a niqab. I have, several multi-layer niqabs that I've been wearing as essentially a mask since masking ordinances have been recommended. And so this just felt like the right time, basically. So it's going to be kind of an awkward transition. I still have several of my previous videos scheduled to be released on various Facebook pages without niqab. But inshallah, Allah will guide us all to the best. So please like, subscribe, please donate. We are struggling as any new organization struggles. Things are coming together. We want to continue to expand our services, continue to increase the meeting of people's needs. We're looking at starting programs to put wells in Africa, in areas that are in need of water. We're looking at expanding the food and clothing pantry. We're looking at feeding the homeless on the weekends downtown. We're looking at getting back into madrasa, into tutoring, into women's classes, reverts classes, men's classes, marriage classes. So please, like, subscribe, follow along, share our videos, share our channel, because, every possible income stream is beneficial for a small nonprofit like us. Donate to paypal.me/Islamic Outreach CC. You can donate Cash App, 720-561-9047. You can donate through Zelle, IslamicOutreachCC@gmail.com. You can go to our website, IslamicOutreachCenterofColorado.org. We're trying to get a shorter URL, but that's what we're with for now. And please give what you can, and please follow along. And as always, Jazakumullah khairan for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.